how long have you been a Norwich City fan for?
Well, since I really moved here, so it must be 20 years, I suppose.
And so there's been a lot of talk about Norwich's next sort of coach. But first of all, what do you think about Daniel Farke being sacked literally hours after the club's first Premier League win of the season?
I think they'd already made up their mind before that win. That's the problem. I don't think personally he should have been. I think he should have given another chance. But that's what happens in football. And I think he know that. But he's been a good manager, and a lot of the supporters, really liked him. They really did. But in the end, it's results what count, really. So I suppose in some ways he had to go. That's how football works, really, these days. Okay. I'm afraid it's a shame because he was a good manager, I think, and a good guy. And a lot of football pundits have said the same. But that's football.
Okay, and so the two sort of top names that are being spoken about at the moment was Frank Lampard and Dean Smith. It's looking more like Dean Smith. Who would you have preferred if you could have chosen?
Well, I think probably Frank Lampard, but I didn't think he would go because I think probably there could be a lot of things, really. Probably the money situation. They probably couldn't afford him. That means he's got to live out this way, which I don't think his family, his wife, would particularly want to. No. I shouldn't be surprised if actually they look abroad again.
Okay.
Because to Germany again. I don't know, but we'll wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, it's set to be released in the next sort of 48 hours, so it should be quite...
Is that what they've said?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it could surprise everybody.
Yeah.
You often get that in the papers. They say, this chap and the other chap's going to get it and he'll have it. And then all of a sudden they pick somebody that, like they did Daniel Farke, nobody had ever heard of him. And it could be the same this time. So it's, watch this space, as they say.
And so really they're hoping to have the new manager in before the next game against Southampton. How do you think they'll do? What are your predictions?
Well, you often get that. If they've brought a new manager in, they often sort of pick themselves up quite a bit, really, I think. But when you get somebody, a new manager in, just to show what they can do, well, they could get a good result with that.
Okay. What do you think it will be? Predictions or scores?
I think they could do a 2-0 win.
Okay.
See how we get with that.
Okay.
I won't put my money on it, but
no. Oh, that's great. That's all. Thank you.